Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Psycho, and I am back with another Walking Dead video for you all today. And this video is going to focus on a recent interview with Jon Bernthal on whether he would actually return to Fear the Walking Dead or the Walking Dead universe as a whole to reprise his role as Shane Walsh. Now, before I give my thoughts on this, I'm going to dive right into this article from comicbook.com, and if you haven't heard from comicbook.com, I would recommend this website. They are a great website that constantly covers The Walking Dead, and I'm pretty sure basically any Walking Dead fan appreciates consistent coverage of this show, so I definitely recommend this website. Now, diving into this article, it starts off by stating, before starring in Marvel's The Punisher, Baby Driver, and Fury, actor Jon Bernthal's breakout role came as Shane Walsh on AMC's The Walking Dead. The character died in the show's second season, but with Fear the Walking Dead taking place in a slightly different timeline, it's possible the character could be featured in the series' alternate timeline prior to his demise. While Bernthal isn't ruling out the possibility of his character's return, he does seem relieved to have left Shane behind. Jon Bernthal states, I loved Shane, and whilst I'm super grateful I got to do that, he was a character that had a beginning, middle, and end, and I got a whole rounded opportunity. Bernthal told Daily Express, I feel like we've seen all we need to see of Shane. If we got to see him backwards, that would be interesting, but Shane died in that field. Being an integral character on the AMC horror series seems like an opportunity most actors would kill for, yet when Bernthal signed on for the project initially, there's no way he could have known how popular the series would become. Regardless, Bernthal revealed he has no regrets about portraying the character or leaving the character behind. Doing the show and being killed off the show are two of the best things that have happened in my career, Bernthal pointed out. In the years since his character's death, Bernthal has become a highly sought-after performer, regularly bringing intensity, charm, and warmth to any character he plays. Last summer, Bernthal elaborated on the connections he made with his Walking Dead cast and the impact the series had on him. I mean, there's a reason why Andrew Lincoln and Sarah Wayne Callies and Stephen Yeun and Melissa McBride and Norman Reedus that we all consider each other best friends and family. Bernthal told Den of Geek, when we started The Walking Dead, it started in an unbelievably humble place, you know. We had no idea what the show was going to become. He added, all we knew was there was a script we really believed in, there was a showrunner, Frank Darabont, we really believed in, and we got to know and love each other intimately and believed in each other, and we had no idea whether it would be a success or a failure, and we didn't really care, we just believed in it. Anyways, I thought that was a really interesting news article, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Now moving on to my thoughts of Jon Bernthal's reaction to this idea, in all honesty, I completely respect and applaud Jon Bernthal for this, and I agree on his decision. Now, I have tweeted about it in the past. I would absolutely love to see how Shane would deal with some of these situations in the future seasons after his death. Shane was just such an awesome character when I take a look at it in retrospect, and there's so many things about Shane that I loved. And he's one of those characters that you are conflicted on whether he was actually a good guy or a bad guy, and there's always this huge discussion/argument on whether Shane was actually the guy that was thinking ahead or whether he was just a bad guy. Personally, I absolutely loved his character. He's definitely one of my top 5 favorite characters from the whole series up to date. But I do agree with Jon Bernthal in what he stated in this interview. And my reasoning for this is because, like he said, his character had a beginning, middle, and end. And if you really think about this concept in the form of media and movies and television shows, when somebody that has had a complete story and a character, movie, or TV show that has been considered iconic finally returns, or a new show is finally done on it because it was so iconic, usually there's a lot of disappointment in that return because it doesn't live up to that nostalgic feel of it being so iconic in that time period. So I feel like looking back on Shane as a character and why I liked him so much, that was the peak moment. And I feel like if his character would return, it might flesh it out and maybe ruin some of those moments for me, or have some sort of story that I don't enjoy, or it simply just not live up to my expectations because that was the peak moment in the past. So I feel like it's best to leave it be because it's so perfect in that sense. That's kind of similar to movie remakes. I know there's a lot of movies that have had remakes that people really get disappointed with because the original is just that great and it can never live up to that. Now, I'm definitely not saying Jon Bernthal couldn't live up to returning as his character. I'm just saying his original character and his story is so iconic, it will just always be considered the best moments of Shane. Now, that's just, of course, my opinion, and if it were to happen, I would definitely be open to that, but make sure to let me know down in the comments what you guys think and feel about this idea as well. Anyways, I'm going to end this video right here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please leave a like on the video. That always helps out an absolute ton, and make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section of how you guys feel about this whole situation and Jon Bernthal's response. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it so much, and I hope to see you guys soon in the future with more Walking Dead videos. Thank you guys once again. Peace out.